again from FACEROBICS. Thank you so much for coming by and having a look at the videos. I really appreciate it. And for everybody who's been making comments and liking the videos and sharing them around, I want to thank you so much for that, because it's really helping the channel to grow, and it's just really helping me. It spurs me on to do more. And next year I've got a whole plan of at least 6 months worked out of exercises, of activities, and I've got some incredibly good news coming up for Australians. And I can't actually talk about it just yet, but there's some really good news that's going to really boost face aerobics here in Australia, and I'm so excited about it. But as I say, we can't talk about this yet. Could be anything that's going on, but when it happens, I'll be the first one straight onto YouTube telling everybody about what's going on. So that's really exciting news. Okay, so today's Motivation Monday, and basically I wanted to talk about face symmetry. Now, a lot of people email me and ask me or say to me that their face isn't even, one side of their face droops, or, it's not looking, perfect. Now, what I want to say is that our faces are not perfect, and our faces and our body is not perfectly symmetrical. And the reason this is because there's a number of reasons. Look, it's nutrition when you're growing up. It's, you might have had a bit of a hard life when you're growing up. It's actually been studies done on why your face is not symmetrical and why your face is not completely even. And if you take a picture of yourself, or if you take two pictures of yourself and cut it right down the middle and place the other side, if you mirror that picture and then place that side by side, you will find that you would look completely different than you would normally. So basically what I'm trying to say is that it's not a bad thing, and I really do need to tell you that my face is not symmetrical either. One of my eyes drops down a little bit. When I was 48, I had a sort of like a mini stroke, and it was very frightening, and it was very frightening for my husband as well. He actually bailed me into the car and bailed the dogs into the car, and then he reversed back, and he wasn't thinking right, and he just smashed into one of our other cars. So he was panicking like I was. But aside from all of that, the outcome of that was that the only thing that I found of that, because there were no, my face wasn't drooping, and my arm, while I was having the event, my face started drooping and my arm was getting numb and I couldn't move it. But after the event was finished, I came back to normal and everything was, quite okay. But the one thing I did realise is when I started doing facial exercises, this side of my face, which is the side of the face where the event happened, is a little bit numb, and I can't move it as easily as I can on the right-hand side of the face. So I discovered this when I was doing facial exercises. So the way I got around it was that I worked this side of my face a bit stronger than I did this side. Now, a lot of people do ask me, how do I even my face up? Now, this is the way that you can do it. So when you're doing your exercises, is put your focus right in the middle of your mind. And as you're doing your exercises, you just focus a little bit more on the side that you need to work. And you work that side just a little bit harder, because what's going to happen is that as you're doing that, these muscles are going to be building a little bit faster than these ones. And that's really what happens, because that's what happened on my face. And if it's happened on my face, and you've seen what has gone on my face in the past with my before pictures, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So that's really how you do it. So you just put your focus in the middle of your mind. If you're doing your eyes, for instance, or if you're doing whatever area, you just lift that area a little bit more than the other one. You just work that one a little bit more and a little bit harder. Now, not too much harder, because then you don't want your other side to be uneven. And just sort of do it and just experiment with it to start with, because then, you'll get a feel of what you're doing. I think if you just try to just apply what I'm saying, come back and look at the video again, and just apply what I'm saying and just, work with it. You won't get it exactly right the first time, because, it's just like anything else. The first time we do something, it's not the easiest thing to do. So just give it a go and let me know how you go with it. I'd be very interested to know, because that's certainly how I work my face. And even today, all those years after that event happened, I still have to work this side of my face a little bit more than the other side. Alright guys, well I hope that's a little tip for you today. I hope that's helped you. It's coming up for the new year now, so it's going to be a very exciting time. Everybody's still celebrating and in the festive mode, so I'll see you on Wednesday anyway before the new year starts. I'm sure everybody's going to be out and about and getting ready to making their plans, and I hope it's a really good one, but we'll talk about that on Wednesday. Alright guys, you have a lovely day wherever you are, and we'll see you next time. Bye!